Remy Ma, who is still married to Papoose and got a child with Papoose, tried to expose Papoose today on the internet unprovokingly, and it backfired tremendously. The last time I covered Remy Ma and Papoose, Remy Ma was exposing Papoose for being in a relationship with Clarissa Shields. She felt exposing the fact that Papoose had moved on would ease the public backlash for cheating on Papoose while still married to Papoose with a battle rapper that were signed to her and Papoose Battle League. Instead of taking accountability for her own actions, Remy Ma is on Instagram blaming everybody for why the public hate her. So she now puts the blame on Clarissa Shields, Papoose' new girlfriend. She puts this lady Clarissa Shields and that sorry eye publicity team been putting out fake stories on me every day to make me look bad and him look like God's gift for too long. I begged Papoose to put out something to stop the narrative, and he kept telling me, just stay quiet. That's the best thing to do. Well, I'm tired, though, and he said he would never F you cuz you ugly, but don't worry, I saw everything. Now the world gonna see it since you so tough, boo. She posted messages between Papoose and Clarissa Shields showing they were in a relationship, but all that did was make the world love Papoose even more, congratulated Papoose for moving on and overcoming the heartbreak since his wife was out here like wearing matching suits with another man that was apparently his subordinate. And even that backfired on Remy Ma because we found out that Papoose knocked out her new boyfriend. Her new boyfriend lost every battle. Remy Ma's name got dragged through the mud. She was no longer viewed as a wife. She was just viewed as somebody who was a scallywag. It just backfired badly, okay? So Remy Ma, after trying to expose Papoose, went into the shadows, and we hadn't heard from her since. That's until today. Remy Ma took to Instagram Live to target Papoose and to expose him. Now, her excuse for doing this out the blue was apparently because Papoose significant other Clarissa Shields was on the Breakfast Club and Remy Ma was brought up and Clarissa Shields answered the question. To me, this kind of sounds like an excuse. She's been wanting to expose Papoose. She's been wanting to sort of get her lick back because she always felt like the public gave her more backlash than she deserves. She feels like Papoose didn't really do a very good job at defending her, but that's not Papoose' job. That's the boyfriend that you're currently with. It's his job to defend you, not Papoose. So her using what Clarissa Shields said on the Breakfast Club to go at Papoose to me is just an excuse. She's been wanting to do this. But here's what Clarissa Shields said on the Breakfast Club about Remy Ma and Papoose relationship.
You said there's some things he needs to handle? What do you mean by that?
Say it again.
You said earlier there's some things Pap need to handle?
Oh, I mean, yeah, it's the elephant in the room. I don't have to say it.
I don't know.
In his personal life.
Oh,
yeah, it's the elephant in the room. Like, yeah. but that takes time, and like I said, that's not my place to speak on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll get handled. I just know that from my perspective, I'm with him every day, and when I'm not with him, we're on the phone every day, and we're talking, and we're FaceTiming, and you know, we love each other. So that's just kind of what it is. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's a situation, and it is what it is.
I'm assuming you mean like you want to wait till the divorce is like official. Does that hold you? Does that keep you from like giving your all?
No. No, because we're together all the time.
So the all is already given, is what she's saying.
Yeah, that's it. We already talk. We talk about so many different things, and I'm 30, so we talk about kids and family and stuff like that. But like, that still has to get taken care of. But like, you know, once again, it's not. It's not for me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not married. You know. So yeah, that'll get handled. But still, at the same time, I've been like, I'm such a secure woman when it like comes to him because he's proven it to me. Like I was when somebody is just truthful with you from the beginning, there is no secrets. It's just, hey, this is what it is, and do you accept or do you not accept? That's kind of what it was, and he's been truthful from the beginning. And we fell asleep on the phone for 3-4 months of us first getting together. So for us to fall asleep on a regular night and then to wake up to chaos in the morning was like, oh.
That's how we found out, because y'all was on the damn phone.
But that had been going on for 3-4 months.
That's all she said about the situation. She woke up to Remy Ma causing chaos after Remy Ma found out that Papoose was talking to Clarissa Shields on the phone while he was in the home that they own together. So that's all she said. There's not a person with an IQ over 75 who would hear what Clarissa Shields just said and then look at what Remy Ma did and say, yo, the crash out is warranted. This response don't warrant a crash out, bruh. But Remy Ma crashed out because the crash out was premeditated. She wanted to do this. She was just waiting for the right time. Apparently now is the right time. She just dropped a song with Mano. She wants to promote it. She wants some promo, I guess. Remy Ma will take to Instagram Live to call out Papoose. Even though Papoose never said nothing about it, Clarissa Shields spoke on a situation that they were involved in briefly. But Remy Ma will take to IG Live and say that she's gonna attack Papoose every time Clarissa Shields do an interview and they ask her about Remy.
I told them, why don't you tell this stuff? Why don't you tell your current come up? Because that's what it is. Tell your current come up. Don't say nothing about me. Maybe not even say nothing about you until shit is what it is. Nobody shouldn't have any ill will towards me because I ain't do nothing to nobody. Nobody in the whole situation should have any ill will towards me. Nobody. I mean, you're just mad. You're punching the air. That my air. I've never breathed so freely in my life. Okay, I couldn't take it anymore. I said, hey, this ain't what it is. We can't keep doing this. We talking about people being truthful. Truthful? The truth. You will probably literally like. People will cry if they knew the truth. Like literally cry. Like cry. I look at it now and I feel sorry for old girl. Like I feel sorry for her. Because I know the circles that's being ran and wrapped around over there. Like I would cry. I feel bad. Stop calling me. Oh, everyone looks so much happier now. Girl, man, don't nobody fall in love faster than somebody with nowhere to stay.
I've never seen anybody more obsessed with trying to be the victim than Remy Ma. She calls this upon herself. She thinks that people are paying blogs, paying the media, paying a PR team to slander her. No, people don't like you because they seen how you moved. You were a wife. You were married, and you was popping out in matching suits, getting caught on dates with the subordinate. And the subordinate, the chatty patty who you chose to cheat on your husband with, he was caught on wiretaps. He was caught on recorded lines talking about how he's just using you for a come up. You caused that upon yourself. You made yourself look goofy. And when you try to expose Papoose for being with Clarissa Shields, hoping people would turn on him because he moved on too, it worked in the opposite. Now they're couple goals. Now people love them. Now they're the new darlings of the blog. And you get to sit back and watch his relationship prosper and thrive while people look at your relationship as if you guys are goofy. Now you're upset. And you can't play that broke game with your husband, bro. Y'all was in a household together. The money that was coming in is the household money. He played his part in the household. If he had to sit at home and watch the kid, he watched the kid for you, right? Cool. He wrote your raps for you, right? Cool. That's his money too. You can't play that broke game while married, bruh. Right? That's his money too. So if he broke, then you broke. But that's the first thing she go to. He broke. She don't go to, he was a bad father. He was a bad husband. He was unloyal. No, she goes to, he broke. And that's how you know she lost.
I literally told him, every time your current come up says my name or does something that I feel is trying to attack me in any type of way, I'ma drag you. And I haven't even been dragging them. Bad enough, you got my daughter's mom out here looking crazy because you refuse to tell people, hey, me and Rem haven't even slept in the same bed since May 2022. You don't want to tell nobody that. I'm trying to understand, what's the holdup? What's the holdup? Who's holding what up? I had my lawyer call, like, yo, we sent them the email, right? Yes. He gave you his lawyer information? Yeah, you got it. You called them, right? What did she say? She said he hasn't retained her yet. How am I refusing to sign something? You don't even got a lawyer and retainer. Oh, I just called my lawyer. I got a meeting with her on Saturday. Let people say that, infidelity ain't have nothing to do with our breakup. You know that. I've never, ever been with somebody that was just holding me down, not doing that. I was paying rent from jail. Now he's a wife. There you go.
No. Stop. I don't know what people have. Y'all don't know what people have. My ex might be the least income making person that I've ever been with. Ever. Everybody included. Whenever y'all ready.
Papoose was minding his business. Papoose didn't say nothing about Remy. Clarissa Shields did. But Remy won't say Clarissa Shields' name because she know Clarissa Shields will do her in, will do her dirty, bruh. Remy is hella tough and gangster and got a lot of smoke for a lot of girls. But we seen her on Love and Hip Hop. She was trying to fight everybody, bruh. She ain't mentioned fighting Clarissa Shields yet. I wonder why. I wonder why. But yeah, emasculating this man, saying harmful things about this man, for what? Because the public don't like you and you think that him not clarifying up certain rumors or him choosing to stay quiet on a situation, it's his right to stay quiet. But today, Papoose decided, bro, no more staying quiet, bro. Papoose decided to fight back. Papoose took to his IG Live and he exposed Remy Ma too. But when he exposed her, I feel like when he exposed her, it hit harder. All she did was try to expose him for not having money. He exposed her where it really hurt. First off, Papoose revealed, how can I be broke? How are you saying I'm a bum and I'm a peon and I ain't carry my weight when I wrote 90% of the music that you were able to make money from?
I have written 90% of the rhymes that came out of her mouth. And with me saying that, I want to say this to y'all. Anyone who has an iPhone, you know how iPhones work. When I was younger, I used to be able to write rhymes in my head, create rhymes in my head, and remember them. Just like that. As time went on, I got a little older, I started to write rhymes in my email draft. Now, if you have an iPhone, you go in your email draft. If anybody come around me, and we're in the flesh next to each other, I can type in any word from one of her songs, and her entire rap will come up. The entire verse will come up. I never asked for a penny. I never asked for credit. She was my wife. I didn't want anything from her. I just wanted to see her win. Like I said, I have written 90% of the rhymes that came out of her mouth since I met her. Y'all said it. Y'all said it numerous times. Oh, we know that's Pat behind that pen. Did I ever agree with y'all? Did I ever put it out there? I never said I wrote her rhymes. I left it. I didn't need the credit. All I wanted her to do was win.
If you listen to records like Sheether, you know that's Papoose pen, bruh. That wasn't even in question. I feel like nobody is surprised that Papoose wrote Remy Ma's music. But do you see the ungratefulness, bruh? Like, I wrote your music for our household to make money, and you get the credit, but it's my pen. You make the money, I guess, even though I wrote it. So once you make the money now, you just start calling me broke and saying I'm not pulling my weight, even though I'm the only reason why you're making that money. And to make this even dumber, this is one of the reasons why I say, some women, bruh, I don't know what they want. Remy Ma is calling Papoose bro, calling him all these names. And then she got with the bootleg Papoose. She got with the off-brand Papoose. Somebody who looks like Papoose, kinda, don't rap as good as Papoose, ain't as successful as Papoose, probably don't got more money than Papoose. So you left your husband, who you claim is quote-unquote broke, who held you down in prison for 6 years. You left him for the off-brand version of him, who don't got no money either? Don't understand it at all. But you know what Papoose had? Papoose was at least loyal. This is where Remy starts looking goofy. Papoose plays audio of this new boyfriend that she's with, admitting, that he's blackmailing her, admitting that if Remy ever leaves him, he got videos of Remy, he got pictures of Remy, nudes, that it will go anytime. He's saying, there's no expiration date for the dirt I got on Remy, man. If she ever leaves me, I don't care if it's 5 years later, bro. When I drop it, it's gonna go. This is a person she left her husband with, or for, and she's online, not understanding the bad decisions she's making, but she want to tear this man down for moving on and living his life after he got cheated on.
This is the lane saying that he's holding stuff over her head.
Want to go with that, but you're right though. Anything can happen. So that shit gonna be 3 months, nigga. I don't know for how long it is. I got pictures, the texts, the videos of it. That shit gonna blow whenever I say it's gonna go. I'm talking about when I'm saying that news of cheating and all of that shit go anytime. It don't matter if it's a week or whatever. Like the only reason why it's sparking is because you do all these shit.
Oh, let me play this again. Can y'all hear the audio? Let me play it again.
You know what I mean? So far, she's saying she fuck with me. I believe her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with that. But you're right though. Anything can happen. So that shit gonna be 3 months, nigga. I don't know for how long it is. I got pictures, the texts, the videos of it. That shit gonna blow whenever I say it's gonna go. I'm talking about when I'm saying that news of cheating and all of that shit go anytime. It don't matter if it's a week or whatever. Like the only reason why it's sparking is because you.
Now bear witness to this. You just heard this lane, who she was dealing with since 2022, say in his own voice, I got videos and pictures of us. That's going to go whenever I say so. I don't care if she go back to him. This cheating.
That's one of the reasons Remy is still mad, bro. Remy moved on with somebody who was a significant downgrade to the person that she was with. Papoose moved on to an upgrade. Now, not an upgrade look-wise, because we can say whatever we got to say about Remy Ma. We can't say Remy Ma ain't fine. Remy Ma is a baddie. Clarissa Shields probably ain't a baddie, but Clarissa Shields is more successful in her field than Remy is in hers. Clarissa Shields right now is hotter, trendy in terms of status. So Papoose climbed the ladders of the social hierarchy of the industry. Remy Ma didn't. Remy Ma downgraded, bro. So that's why she's mad, bro. And then to find out she's being blackmailed, Papoose will also claim he has audio of Remy Ma telling him that she's being blackmailed by this dude and she can't leave this dude even if she wanted to. So she got to worry about the destruction that the naked mole rat she invited into her life is causing, not Papoose. Papoose will also respond back to Remy Ma claiming that he don't see his kid, he's a bad father, etc., etc. And here's what he had to say.
Normally, I wouldn't even entertain this, but the fact that you mentioned my children, I'm not letting that ride. Since this whole situation happened, everybody know I never said nothing. The only time I said something was the last time when she tried to clout chase with the whole fake thing she tried to put on Instagram before. But ever since this transpired, I never opened my mouth, never said nothing because that's not my style. And also, I would never want to disrespect her. You know what I mean? Actions speak way louder than words. Initially, when it transpired, which was 2022, when she started dealing with the lane. But that wasn't the first time I caught her cheating. I've caught her cheating numerous times since she's been home. With the lane, the reason, but hold on, let's get to the point. We're gonna get to the lane later. You had the audacity to mention my child, and you had the audacity to mention me not seeing my daughter, when ever since I left, she has not allowed me to see my daughter. She's been straight miserable. I'm going to say it again. All men out there who ever been through this type of situation, you know how it gets when you're dealing with a miserable individual. She did not allow me to see my daughter since this first transpired at the end of last year. Blatantly, I went to pick my daughter up from school. When I went to pick my daughter up from school, Diamond was picking my daughter up because that's who has my daughter all the time. And that was one of the biggest issues I had with her because all my daughter know is mommy and daddy.
Remy Ma's response to Papoose playing the audio of her boyfriend threatening to blackmail her. Remy's response to Papoose saying she won't let me see my daughter because she's bitter. Papoose exposing her for him writing 90% of her music. Her response to that was to reveal that Papoose, her current husband, was at some point fighting for their relationship and crying to win her back. Apparently, a husband wanting his wife back at some point is something to expose about. But here's Remy Ma, like trying to shame Papoose for trying to save his family.
Stop playing with me, sir. Oh, and you just filed that today. Look at the date. For anybody that just came in and just missed that, don't play with me, sir. Don't play with me. Nobody was trying to get you back. If I wanted to get you back, all I had to do was just listening to the cries and the pleading. I have that too. Want me to play the audio of you crying? Or do you want me to place the footage of you sleep on the couch? What happened? The last time that you was over there, and I was like, bro, this ain't it. Stop. You're never going to win this with me because I don't care anymore. Listen to me. Look at me. The woman that you knew, she is gone. You have successfully got rid of her. That lady that gave you grace, that saved face for you, that took the hit so that we both don't look crazy, even if it made me look crazy, because I feel like, oh, you know what, my celebrity could take it. Yours can't believe I could take the hit. She's gone. She's gone. Now go explain that. Matter of fact, let's scroll down. Oh yeah, and there was no shots to go to Africa. It was pills. How do I know? Because the text came to my phone because he's still on my health insurance. He just didn't want you to go. That's all. So he could sit over there and call me every day about how being here just makes me think about everything. Don't play with me.
Y'all let me know what y'all think about this entire beef, man. Do you guys feel Remy Ma has a point? Do Papoose have a point? Let me know. All right, is Remy Ma justified for going off on Papoose and trying to expose Papoose every time Clarissa Shields is asked about her in an interview? Let me know in the comment section. And if you're still watching, click on this video here somewhere on my screen to find out how Kid Cudi's testimony completely cooked Diddy and guarantees that Diddy will probably spend the rest of his life in prison. Click on this video right here to find out exactly what I'm talking about. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.